Hello friends. We met a dog named Boy while we were taking a walk. This place isn't often frequented by people or animals, the riverbank outside the city is uninhabited, and there's a busy road nearby, but drivers rarely stop here. While walking along the river, we came to the bridge and found the dog there. The dog was very beautiful, but too thin. He was so exhausted that he couldn't even get up on his paws. We found the dog by chance. As we were going down to the water, we heard rustling and immediately thought it was some small animal living on the shore. As we got closer, we saw a large and beautiful black dog. Sadness shone in his big eyes, and his body was very thin. We took the dog home, and upon closer inspection of his shiny black coat, we noticed 3 white spots, a triangular one on his chest and round ones on his hind legs. The dog's fur grew unusually on the light spots, as if swirling in a spiral. Back on the shore, we tried feeding the dog a bun, but he only sniffed it and couldn't eat a bite. The animal simply didn't have the strength. At home, we managed to give the dog some kefir to drink. As soon as she saw the dog, my sister told me she had seen his photo in an advertisement that had recently appeared near the local store. She immediately ran there. To write down the phone number, I continued my attempts to feed the animal. I remembered that I had also seen ads about the search for a dog. They were posted throughout the area, but until my sister voiced her guess, I didn't think it was the dog I had found. The dog's owners were at our house less than half an hour after the call. It turned out that the animal had a complicated history. When he was still a puppy, his first owners abandoned him. The people were moving, and they simply left the dog behind. The puppy ran after the car as long as he had the strength, and then waited for a month for his owners to return in the entrance hall where they had lived before. The residents of the entrance hall didn't touch the puppy, on the contrary, they fed him little by little. When the head of the family happened to be in the area, he immediately fell in love with the affectionate little guy, so he moved from the entrance hall to a new home, where he lived for several years. Not long ago, the dog went for a walk by the river with his daughter, and noticing movement in the bushes, he ran to see who was hiding there. The girl couldn't hold on to the large animal and didn't even see which way it went. The search had been going on for almost 10 days, and hope of finding the pet was fading with each passing day. During that time, the family had received several calls, and they rushed immediately, hoping that their pet had been found. On the spot, it turned out that it wasn't their dog, and several times they were called by scammers demanding a reward for information about the animal. The family came to us without much optimism, hoping that this time they would be lucky, but preparing for another mistake. Despite the small probability that it was their dog, the husband and wife quit their jobs and rushed to us right after the call. They were incredibly happy. When it turned out that this time they had found their dog and offered a good reward, although we didn't ask for money, the best reward was the happy eyes of the dog and his owners.